So guys, in this video we're going to finish the auto detailing website just for the desktop version, and now let's get started. And if you haven't watched the previous video how we did and how we get this design and this website, make sure to watch them, and they are live on this YouTube channel. So let's get started. Okay, let's see what we have so far. The navigation menu, the hero section, and about section. Now what we need to do, the services section. So firstly we need to add subheading, heading, and description of the section, right? So we're going to create another section, and that will be services section, and inside of that section we will put container with class of container, like that. Fine. Then we need to add some padding, but we are not going to add too much padding, because here we have 120 pixels, and if you add 120 here as well, it'll be too much. The space between those would be 240 pixels, and for that we will just put about 60 pixels, and on the bottom we are going to put 120 pixels. Fine. Now let's add these headings. But as you can see there, those are aligned on the left and those headings are centered. So what we are going to do now, I'm going to create one div block, and we are going to name it centered headings wrapper, and inside of it we are going to add section subheading, section heading, and I think that we don't have any description, so we are going to create one more text block, and that will be section description. And let's just copy this content. And now what we have to do, firstly, as you can see, this, okay, let's just add this content, and as you can see, this text is limited, and it has some fixed width, and we can do that simply by adding max width to this wrapper, and that could be about 800 pixels, maybe more, about 1000, and that's it. And what we're going to do now, center the elements like this, and add margin left and right to auto, and we will just publish the website to see what we have. Let's refresh the website, and boom, we have the exact same headings. Nice, perfect. And now what we have here, we have some images, honestly cards, 3 cards, and we're going to do that with grid. So grid, and this will be services grid. And now we are going to add 3 columns and 1 row. That's it. And inside of it we are going to add, because obviously we will need to make those cards clickable, so when users want to learn more about this service, for example, he will need to click on it and to redirect him on the service description page. So I'm going to add link block, or you can also do this could be static and this could be clickable, but I think it's better to make the whole card clickable. So I'm going to add link block, and I'll name it service link block, service link block. Fine. And now let's just export those images. Honestly, we have only one image, so as you can see here, we have one overlay, second overlay, and the image. We're going to hide those 2 overlays and the stroke. So I'm going to export the image and upload it. Okay, we have the image, and let's just put back the overlays and the border, and let's just add the image here. or maybe the better way to do this is simply by adding the image as a background. So we're going to add, click here, choose image and the image, and we can put some fixed height or min height, maybe like 500 pixels or even less, 400, and with 100%, 450 pixels. And we will need background size, cover and center, like this. Perfect. And now if you duplicate this and replace with some image, it will be the exact same height and it will fit well. Nice. Okay, so now we are going to add content. We need one heading 3, description and link block, actually button. So we need heading 3, it says auto detailing, then paragraph, and then button. Since we've made this whole card as a link block, we cannot add inside of it one more link block. And now let's test it. Link block. And as you can see, link elements cannot be nested inside each other. So simply we are going to add a div block since it's the whole card clickable. And inside of it, we are going to add text block. First, let's just name it service card CTA. Inside of it, text block, service card CTA text, and let's just paste it. And image, we need the arrow. Service card CTA image. Perfect. And now let's just put some padding, maybe about 20 pixels. And display flags, direction vertical and to the bottom. And as you can see now, the content is on the bottom as it is in our design. Nice. And as you can see there, let's just firstly publish the website. And as you can see there, the content has underline, and we don't need that. So we're going to click on this link block and decoration to none, and also color to white. Perfect. Also, we need to put on this call to action button display flex and some margin on the arrow. Nice. Okay, and what we need to do next, we need to add this overlay, which is our main color in 31% of opacity. So we're going to click on this plus, color overlay, and paste the color and change the opacity. And we need one more overlay. Oops, sorry. One more overlay. Linear with black colors. So we're going to flip it to 0 degrees. Black 85%. 85. This somewhere here like 40%, and that has 60. And then at 40, at 50%, and 55, black with 0% opacity, and same for this. Perfect. And we need to add the border as well. And for the borders, because it won't work well if you add just border like this and with 5 pixels with 25% opacity. As you can see there, it's kinda glitching at the top and it's not working well. So for that, we are going to remove the borders and add box shadow inside with 0 pixels of blur, color black with 25% opacity, and 5 pixels Y, 5 pixels X. Maybe we can increase the size. Actually, sorry, we need to put 0 here, 0 here, and size 5 pixels. And that's it. So let's publish it once again and see what we have. Boom. Very clear. We just need to add. We just need to change the color of the content and add smaller margin or actually space between those. So on this paragraph, we need to add class, service, card, description. It has white color with 80% opacity. And service, card, heading. We need to remove the margin. And for this one as well, we're going to change its opacity to 80%. And also remove the padding here, maybe like 5 pixels. Nice. And we will just duplicate those cards. And as you can see here, we have some small problem. We need to add some margin. So we're going to click on the grid and margin about 60 pixels. And now let's refresh it. Perfect. But what will happen if you would like to change the background, for example, of this card? So let's click on it, choose image. It changes the background images of the all cards, and you don't need that actually. So how we can do that? Simply by, let's just first undo it, simply by adding combo class service second service link block, and with that we should be able to change the image. So choose the image, this, and also we need to add the overlay once again here with 31% opacity, and that's it. Simple. So we are going to publish it once again to see that it actually works on the live website, and yeah, it works fine. And also we can add some cool hover effect. So we're going to add transitions, all properties to 300 ms hover, and we can make smaller opacity, maybe like 95, and we could make the box smaller. So here, maybe 0.995, 95, sorry, and publish it. And let's see what we've got. Maybe that's too much. Maybe 0.97, or actually 9.8. Nice. We just need to make smaller margin here. 60, and that's it. So now let's move on to the next section, that is contact section. And what we have here, 2 columns. On the left we have content, and on the right side we have the contact form that works. So let's get back into Webflow, create one more section, contact section. Container with class container, and let's see, this takes 6 and this takes 6 columns. So going to add, maybe for this one it would be better, grid box with one row, padding at the top, maybe like 40 pixels, at the bottom 120, and we are going to name it contact grid box. I'm going to add one more div block, actually two div blocks, and this would be contact info box, and this one contact form box. We don't need this box here, so contact grid, and we have the exact same concept, so we are going just to copy the elements from here to here, and that's it. Nice. And now we are going to create these elements here. So I'm going to create div block, contact info wrap, create contact info wrap icon, contact info icon wrap, and inside of it image with phone icon. And we need to export these two red icons because we have them only in white color. Let's upload them, and that's it. Phone icon here and contact info icon, and the content from here, text block, contact info content, like this. And now we need to add display flex to this one, center margin to this text here, and now this icon has some background color, which is this one, and it has some padding of 5 pixels about, and some small border radius of 5 pixels as well. Maybe the icon should be smaller, like 20 pixels, 20, and bigger padding. And also we need padding for this wrapper as well, of 10 pixels, and some small drop shadow. I'm gonna duplicate it and add some margin bottom, about 10 pixels, and let's create one more div block and put them inside. Contact info, contact info box wrapper, and margin top 30 pixels. Fine. And now what we need to do to change this color and make the font bold. So we are going to click on the phone number, add span, contact span with the main color and font weight bold. We just need to replace the image here. and content. Fine. And now let's just add contact form block actually. We don't need this field label. We need 3 text labels and 1 text area for the message and send button. For the contact form we have some background, which is black color with 2% opacity and padding about, I think that is 20 pixels, or 40 actually. And with small border radius, about 20 pixels. Or even more. Okay, 20 is okay. 20 is good. And now we need to add class to this. So we are going to delete them and add class text field. It has placeholder, name, but we'll make them required. Has some padding, like 5 on the top and 20 on the sides, maybe 20 at the top, 40 at the top, like this. Has some border radius, like 5, and font size of 18 pixels, like this. Nice. We are going just to duplicate them. This one is for email, and we need to set type to email and phone number. To phone. And the text area, we are going to add min height of 200 pixels or maybe 140. Font size of 18 pixels. Padding 20 pixels. And border radius maybe 10 pixels or 5. Please, let's just publish it to see what we have. Okay, that seems well. We just need to add some spacing between those two. So we are going to add padding for this box, maybe like 60 pixels. And we will need to make this font a little bit smaller, like 40 pixels. And yeah, that's good. Nice. And for the submit button, we need to add width to 100%, padding at the top maybe like 15 pixels, and with the main color with small border radius of 5 pixels. Perfect. So let's publish it and see what we've done. And we only left this footer. Nice. Maybe we can make bigger padding like 20 pixels and cursor to pointer. Nice, it works. And for the last, we are going to add just section. I call it footer. And just add this text into a container. Text block. Paste it. Align it to the center. Change it color to the white. And put the background color on this footer. like this, and maybe bigger font here, like 20 pixels. Perfect. So let's see what we have. Nice. So guys, we just finished the website. In the next video, we're going to create the responsiveness and some interactions and loading animations. So guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll say once again, if you would like to know how I created the design for this website and how this website actually previously looked, check out my previous videos to this YouTube channel, and also make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.